Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes, masters. Over to Sarojini ma'am. You can start.
Thank you. My humble salutations to our parents, to our gurus, Jnana Brahma Swami Sundar Chaitanyanand ji, Dhyana Brahma Pitama Dr. Subhash Patri ji, Guru Mata Swarnamala ji, Ekathva Gudakesha grandmaster Shri Prabodh Achyutha ji, Swadhyaya yogi Shri Pradeep Anuruddha ji, organizing members Dr. Manjuvani madam, Shri Suman ji, Shri Abhijit ji, Sharnamma madam, and Dana Miriam ji, the author of the Sitainam scripture, and to all the participant friends. So in the previous class, we have discussed about the departure of Sita, Urmila, along with Sri Ram and Lakshmana, and all the 4 servants also were going along with the Sita Mata and Urmila. So at that time, Janak Baba have given some advices like both to Mata Sita and Sri Ram. He took both the hands and he said, "You are now one. The love you will manifest will be the foundation for the future and will sustain this world for million years to come. I have no doubt about that." Very confidently said, both of you are together now, you are one, not two. Maybe outside it looked like 2 persons, but you both are one. So unexpectedly, he came to the 4 servants also, those who were accompanying Sita Mata. All these days they had taken care of Mata Sita and Urmila. So he had come. He said, "Did you think like that, that I, without blessings, my blessings, I will send you like this? No, all my blessings are with you. You have done a great job till now. You have taken care of Mata. Hereafter also, you will be taking care of Sita Mata and Urmila. At the same time, you take care of yourselves also." And said, and especially he came to Meenakshi, he said, we mentioned it in a very loving way. "Meenakshi, you have given your father every reason to be pleased. You have exceeded his expectations. And I have no doubt that he is aware of all these things. He is, wherever he may be, he will be watching you. Through your devotion, you have brought him great honor." Means the way we work, it gives honor to our parents and then teachers, gurus, whoever it may be, later to the society. So we have to keep our parents happy just by our good deeds and our gurus. So he mentioned very well, just because she is leaving, we do not know whether they will be able to talk or not, but this is the time he has to express. So he had given, he had expressed the pleasantness in him, whatever he felt that about Meenakshi. So these words astonished Meenakshi a lot. Means what Janak Baba, at that moment she came to know much more about him. He had been all these days our protector, sustainer, and whenever there is a need, he used to turn, look at us, and we used to meet our requirement. He was linked to my father and my past also. Now I am leaving behind all these things and heading into the unknown world with only my love and faith in Mata to guide me. But I didn't know what is the future. Just she turned and looked at Mata. She was looking very joyful. So when Mata is looking very joyful, she is also leaving this place and going. So what is there for me to think of more than this? So I wanted to be with Mata. So I was destined to leave behind my beloved Mithila and begin a new life in Ayodhya, she felt. After looking at all these days, she was feeling a bit how to cope up with the things. First, she thought Sita Mata will not be there. Later, she thought they have to go accompany her. Then leaving Mithila is a very big challenge. And Sunaina Mata and Janak Baba. So it was very difficult for her. But now, after seeing Sita Mata with a glowing face, so all her doubts were just subsided. So this is another seventh chapter. They are moving to Ayodhya, and whenever we go to a new place, we have to adjust. First, we have to understand, accept, and adjust and accept the things what they are. So Mata had cautioned before only, because the Ayodhya's lifestyle will be totally different from Mithila. For us, some time we need to adjust. Everything is very formal there, whereas very natural in Mithila. But there we have to maintain the formality. We have to follow their customs and regulations. In Mithila, we used to wander here and there whenever we want. There we cannot go like that, whenever we wish, as per our will. So you four will be together, so that feeling of Mithila, be together to keep alive that Mithila's feelings in your hearts. You must never forget the freedom we have had there. And someday perhaps we can bring some of that freedom to the people of Ayodhya also. That is my hope. So Sita Mata has said these words. Despite the words of Sita Mata, all this caution, but we were unprepared for what greeted us in Ayodhya. That city was much, much more larger and grander than Mithila. Mithila was a small place. See, as long as we see Mithila only, that place is only very big, we feel. When we see the larger one, then where are we? I think same thing it happened here also. Its wealth was on display. Whereas there, very simplicity is in Mithila. Here, the wealth is displayed like anything. And the capital of an expanding and prosperous kingdom. Guards and soldiers lined our route, evidence of the military might of the kingdom. So the soldiers, guards, everybody, the way they stood for a long way. So that shows their military might of the kingdom. Elaborate ceremonies, every step almost. With ceremonies, they have greeted them, Sri Ram and Sita. So we are, these people were told that we cannot roam because it is very big and so much expanded city. So, but we can't go here and there. That's what making them a bit back. So they were restricted to be in their rooms at the backside of the palace of Sita Mata, and our movement should be limited to Sita's quarters only. Up to that, apart from that, we cannot move. Okay, they have thought that is also okay as long as we take care of Mata and serving her. That's enough. To end, it would not be possible to integrate with the other servants also. Like they used to in Mithila, everybody used to together. They used to sit and talk and tell about the stories. Somebody narrates. It is not like that. Unless there is a requirement, we cannot go and talk to any other servant. So one day, Mata, they're setting everything. So then Soma said, we cannot call Mata. Here there may be objection. So Meenakshi says, so what should we call her? Don't call anything. At the same time, even the servants are also called with name, only servant. like that only. So we had to adjust here. Everyone should keep their eyes down, all the servants especially. They cannot lift their head up and talk. This is another thing here they observed. If they speak, we can answer. If they don't speak, we should not speak anything. This is the third point to be noted. Okay, anyway, we won't be in their company with the other servants because there is no mingling anything. We are restricted to our quarters. Like that they have thought. We came here to represent Mithila, Janak Baba and Sunena Mata. We had to be very careful. They thought, all the four of them. Sita Mata was busy in attending functions because Dashrath Maharaj's eldest son got married. Of course, all the four brothers got married, but here only Ram and Lakshmana only were told. So all the four got married. So the grand functions everywhere, it is going on for months together. So only early in the morning, to change the Sita Mata used to come, but not much. And these people are no longer needed in the kitchen also. So before they used, in Mithila, they used to help in the kitchen, they used to serve, but here they're not allowed to do so. So so Meenakshi felt missing of that intimacy of Mithila and seeing Janak Baba and the Sunena Mata, with whom we have grown up. And Sita Mata also, they can't meet. When she comes, then only they can meet. When they want, they can't. So how these people are thinking, how Sita Mata is adjusting to this new environment. But we cannot, we have little time to talk to her. Many times she comes, but she looks very radiant. At times with Sriram, she used to come. And if we see both of them, in between that, blossoming of their love, the love is blossoming like anything. To see both of them, we feel very happy. They both seem to be engrossed in each other's presence. But Soma saw something else. Then Meenakshi asked, is there anything? Soma said, there is a great joy for her here, but there is some uneasiness also there. I can notice this by Mata's remarks. She senses the disunity in the palace, and this causes her pain. Disunity, Meenakshi said, what do you mean that disunity? Dashrath Maharaja and Sita Mata had formed an instant bond, and his affection for her was known to all. And likewise, the three queens are all dotted on her. So what is the disunity you are referring to, Soma? She asked. So Meenakshi, are you not able to feel that something lacking here? Certain harmony, what we have seen in Mithila is that is lacking here. Maharaja, Dashrath Maharaja seems to be torn between the wives. Although they put on the appearance of closeness, but I sense something else. If I sense it, no doubt Mata also does, like say me. I hope that Mata will heal this, whatever the disunity is there with her existence. She will certainly make harmony in this relation. So these words made Meenakshi happy because Mata's presence will make the environment very joyous. And then she said, I had heard some backbiting among servants also. But afterwards, Mata told not to involve any household politics. So everybody just kept quiet, though they see as if they have not seen. Though they hear something like deaf ear, they are acting like that. Mata said, after all, we are foreigners here. We have to be very careful. Of course, we do not have such divisions in Nidra, but this place is different. Then Soma said, Mata is longing to touch the earth, to be with the animals and plant life. From the time she has come to this Ayodhya, she has not gone out to play with these plants, animals, and all those things. I think definitely she will call us with some plan. So Soma was right. Just after a few days, Mata came to change the dress. At that time, she said to these four people, I have not yet met the river. We will try to slip out of the palace and go to meet her quietly, before anyone stops us. Bring all the items, whatever we need for puja. So Rohana, Soma, and Meenakshi, three of them, because Usha is with Urmila. So there are three servants, and then Mata. They dress like the servant, even Sita Mata also. So she covered her head, hiding her hair, some part, and part of her face, so that no one will recognize her. So they take the puja samagri, whatever it is, flowers, diya, and then basket of fruits and all those things. So we'll go by the back gate. So there will be very few guards only will be there. So they reach the gate. Then somebody has asked. Then Soma answered. The Rajkumari Sitamata asked us to offer puja to the river. So we won't be there for a long time. We are going for them. Then the one guard said, yes, they are the servants from Mithila, so we cannot, we can let them go, he said. So they came out of the palace with a sigh of relief. Everybody felt happy. So first step, they were succeeded in coming out of the gate. They walked up to the river until Sitamata found a correct place for her. There we offered the Devi flowers and candle lights, and Mata chanted mantras and invocations. The first rays of dawn were approaching when Mata entered the water and quietly spoke to the river Devi Mata. Before we knew it, Mata was submerged in the water. Coming of a ray, she called us, laughing, giggling, splashing water, everything. Come, the river Devi wants all of us to be inside, and then we will play with, she wants to play with us. She is the younger sister of Gangama, and she is very playful. Come on, she called all the three maids also. Slowly, Rohana and Soma are quite used to go into the river. Every day they used to go, but they went into it. And then, but Meenakshi, she knows only once she went, but she had a nightmare there with Janak Baba's blessings, presence. She could come out of that. She was protected. So she has that feeling still more. So see here the Matita with the river Mata, how wonderful it was to be out in the open. So this is Sarayu Mata, that is Sarayu Devi in the Ayodhya. The river Sarayu is it will be flowing. I needed this time to be free of all formalities. That's why she called me here. Mata said to these three servants. Then Soma said, she called you? Yes, for many nights I have heard her calling me. Just think, I have been here for so many months. I have not yet come to meet her properly. I do not know how to slip away from the palace also. Last night I got this idea. So I told you people and we could come out of it. Okay, we will not stay for the longer time. So we have come here. Our wish is fulfilled. We go back to the palace. When they went back, there Sridham is waiting. By seeing them with a smiling face, he said, had I known you were longing for the river, I would have taken you there myself. See, this incident really, so much wisdom what Sri Ram has. If anybody else would have been there in his place, they might have got angry. See, it is not like Mithila. You cannot go like that. We have some formalities you have to follow. But he did not say that. He was smilingly waited for them to come and smilingly said, I know that you are not here. You were brought up in a very with freedom. You are not restricted in your Mithila place. I know that. But if you should have told me that, I would have myself taken you to that river. So they have not talked anything, just smilingly she went inside. After that, okay, then Sri Ram said, definitely we will go to forest. When they were going to forest, Sri Ram has taken in a chariot. Then Mata, Sita Mata always used to go on walk. So she insisted that not by the chariot. To some extent, she went into them, but the moment she entered into the forest, she got down from the chariot, and then one must feel the earth. So Sita Mata and Sri Ram, Soma was waiting outside on the forest, and they both have gone inside for hours. So Soma was thinking that Sita Mata was familiarizing herself with all the animals and plants. So when they came out of the forest, Sita Mata told Soma that I could see some signs of human encroachment. A balance must be found between the growing needs of people and the other species. Without such a balance, the harmony that exists naturally will be destroyed. So Mithila people always, they are for the harmonious living. And in the when the rishis are expanding the ashram also, when they cut so many trees, she resisted that whatever we need, that much only we had to take. And we had to take permission from the plants before we cut them. We cannot waste anything. So that was the life there she led. Here she could sense that disharmony. So human encroachment is going on. They are occupying many places. They are causing harm to the other species like plants, animals, stones, and all these things. So Mata ensured such a balance in Mithila, but in Ayodhya, she can't speak. She'd speak like that. In Ayodhya, Janak Baba had given all the freedom to talk about what she feels. But here, nobody is there to encourage that way. So everyone there, she respected her wisdom, but here in Ayodhya, things are different. It may take time. Here, the life is far more complex, many different opinions, and then competing power centers. Yes, in Kaushal Raja, because of the expansion, many people they express their freedom, opinions, and all those things. So as she wants, she cannot express. That is the feeling hurting her inside. If we express our opinion, then it will be easy for her. And they used to implement it also. But here expression is only not possible. So that is hurting a lot. How to repair this disharmony is the main focus for Sita Mata. So Abhijit, I should stop here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here, there it is written 9 to 10. So I thought, okay. So here we have come with the Sita Mata's freedom part. And the difference in Mithila and then Ayodhya. So with this, I got a golden opportunity to express some of the incidents in Sitainam, which is written by Dhyana Mariam. I'm very thankful to our Ekathva grandmaster Shri Prabodh Achyutha ji, and to all our gurus, parents, and then organizing members, Dr. Manjuwani madam, Saranamma madam, and Shri Abhijit ji, and the participant friends, and to this knowledge, the state, and this technology, and directly, indirectly, many people are assisting us to move forward. I'm very thankful to each and everyone. Thank you.